Okay, I wanted to go over this dome that I bought at a pretty good price. I'm getting ready to put a porch on it. I put this thing together and I got an insulation kit for it that I didn't think was going to be adequate for the winter or in the fall even. So actually it's pretty warm in here as soon as you step in. I've got a little exhaust solar fan there, but you can see how big this place is. Thanks to my son and his brother and my next door neighbors, we got this tarp on and it was a friggin' job. So pretty nice. That's the insulation kit there. It's like a quilt. It's not very thick at all. And I guess I'll start up there at the top and stretch it down and it'll go over everything and it'll go around the windows. That window, it'll go around that window. I'm not really happy with that window either. I got to figure out something on it because the plastic, it looks clear in the picture, but I don't know if you can see the waves in it. I don't know if I need to take a heat gun to it or what, but it's been up for a month or two. Well, almost 3 months. And they do get dirty. So I've got this thing stretched about as tight as a drum. It's pretty tight. Maybe I got it stretched too tight, I don't know. But I use zip ties around the bottom. Everybody else was using rope. I don't really like these zip ties. I got this little tool here that you put on the end of the zip tie and you can really clamp that puppy down. So that's why I guess that's why it's so tight, because I just go to each one and snug it down a little bit. So here's my insulation idea that I came up with. I went to Home Depot. The cheapest insulation you can buy at Home Depot is these styrofoam panels. So this one, and this is probably the best way to glue it to the dome, and it's cheap. This is only like $5 a bottle. I tried that stuff over there. That's what I've got on here because I ran out of this today. But I'll go back and buy this, and this stuff works really good. It's like I said, it's only $6. That's like $10 a bottle. So I save a couple dollars, it helps. So I've already got this one cut. And what I did was, it's gonna go in that area right there. And all I do is put the adhesive on here, put wherever the seam's gonna be, I'll put some adhesive on that too. And if I can do this with the camera, I don't wanna, usually it takes more than one hand. So I may have to set the camera down here aside. So anyway, if you can put that up in there like that, and it just squeezes in, and you just push it in, and the seam catches right away. So you should be pretty good if you can. I'll step back and see. So I just put that piece in there. Now I'll have to cut a little piece for that. But so far it's been pretty good. It doesn't come unglued. It's pretty strong. I was kind of worried about it making like a squeaking noise, like if you have an egg carton sitting in the front seat of your car when you're driving and it moves around a little bit, it gets a squeaking noise to it. But what I found is if I go around the edges of these struts with some silicone, you don't get that at all. And it's like super, super tight. So when the wind hits it, you don't hear nothing. I mean, it's like, you don't hear nothing. It's really, I kind of give myself credit for it because everybody else I've been watching have been using the bubble wrap and stuff like that. And that's just really cumbersome. This takes a lot of that. And I got my mini split there that's going to be going in here. So I'm thinking that's going to really be good. But I've still got a long way to go. In fact, the entire dome before I can start building, you know, where we're going to put walls and stuff. But if you look at it, it's going to be, I'm going to cover up the vent too. If you look at it, it's going to be pretty good. It's a lot quieter on that side. And I'm thinking it's going to help me with the noise. And then when I put the insulation kit completely over the whole thing, I think it's going to be really good. So there's the view I got. So when I get up in the morning, if I'm down here spending the day at the lake or the night at the lake, it's not a bad situation. And nice little view off the patio. So anybody else got any ideas on insulation? Let me know. I think I'm going to roll with this one. I got a ceiling fan up there. I just welded up and brought over and put that in. Came out really well. And that little solar fan does a pretty good job. It sucks any heat that's out of here. And right now it's probably in the 60s outside, and I would say it's probably 72 in here or so. So I don't think it's gonna be that bad to heat or cool. Anyway, that's the dome.